D2 for what? Hello? Are you guys not hearing the sound either? Oh, is my sound off? Oh, that would be why. Let's start this bad boy up. All I want for Christmas is wings. Oops. Baby. 20th anniversary VOD? Nice. It's a good one. Yeah, we're gonna have some good Diablo stuff come up. We'll do some more Diablo stuff. I mean, I've taken a few days off really of streaming. I've been pretty chill. Yesterday was even a short stream. I use Audacity for recording. So I'm hoping rap number 2 will be out by New Year's. Maybe we even do like, you know, a New Year's drop. Drop the beat, right? Countdown to the New Year's. I mean, but maybe you guys want to go out. Never mind, it's COVID. Nobody's going anywhere. Ooh, pork loin, yum. Herald of Zaka. I think Mephisto's a pretty good drop chance on that. So yeah, like, I don't have any fancy setup. Honestly, I was debating for my second rap going and renting a studio for a couple hours. And just getting the like audio quality to be better. But you know, maybe I'll save that for a future album, or maybe a future piece of it. I don't know. You know, your first stuff's always going to be pretty whatever, and I can always re-rap it in the future with, you know, sound engineers there and all that stuff. So yeah, I felt like the quality was still decent. It's not like it's terrible quality, but it might get a little echoey, you know.
If you can't be good, be careful. If you can't be careful, name it after me, please.
Thank you, Calum Craze. I gotta clear the Hall of Pain for it? Ugh. It's gross. Crackles when I say I spit fire. I think there's some sound effects going there, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's not gonna be perfect with everything. But we'll see. This next song, I go hard. I am like yelling. It is so aggressive. Yeah, for sure, Mike. 4 days to find it before Xmas, I know. Happy solstice! I loved the post I saw. The shortest day and the longest year of our entire lives. Feels very fitting. Nice, Bacon. Aw, thanks, T-Map. So the first one was Diablo wordplay, which I feel like I specialize in. The second song isn't Diablo at all. It's just sorry. It's just like, you know, it's called lore. It's about like a little bit about me. Why I'm here, what I'm doing, you know. What I think. And so, you know, there's a lot of wordplay all around. Just like that stuff, but there's no Diablo pieces in it, so it's a little different. Like I said before, it's 3/4, 3 out of 4, whatever, however you say that for a beat.
2 months until a sub, baby.
Jordan, 2 months to go. You and Caleb. Will it have soul or just soul? Rap 2's got some soul. Rap 2 is, you know, just like, It's just like 3/4 time. Okay. Yeah. It's 3/4 time. It goes hard. Okay, yeah. So it's 3/4. And like there's not a lot of raps in 3/4. I will tell you this now. It is really hard to rap in 3/4. Yeah, everything is 4/4. It is really hard to rap in 3/4. Not just for I mean, it's just so many pieces. So I try out a few different styles when I'm like going through it, you know. So I'm really trying out just like, I don't know, like you'll hear the differences in some of the verses where I just completely switch my rhythm scheme. Yeah, rap 3 will be in 5/4. Exactly. No, I want to go back to 4/4, please. Please. Approval required for your Amazon order to ship? What? Is this a real email? Do not expect we won't be able to deliver the following. We apologize for the name. Still, please let us know that we cancel it. No, should be. Sure. I still want this item. Update order. I imagine I'll get a few of these. I do sling the bling bling. Add an old world feel and go 3/4. Well, that's what it is. It is 3/4.
A gift for you.
Isabel. Rog. Sorry. Mwah. I really hope your name is Isabel and needs to, or Isabel Rog. But do I think I'll get addicted to D4? Maybe. And thank you to Trick as well. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I should rhyme lore with 3/4. Dang, I should have done that. No, I don't do that at all. I actually just finished the final verse yesterday, like writing it, and I have to say, it might be my new favorite. Like, in order of my favorite verses in the song, I literally think it goes from 1 to whatever the number is, because I, once again, don't even know how verses work in 3/4. Nothing makes sense in 3/4. That's the problem. Nothing makes sense. I can't find where anything is. Where, you know, it's nothing. It just doesn't make any sense. It's impossible to be like, and here's the next verse start. I don't know where it is. I have no clue. Everything just kind of bleeds together and switches around, and sometimes you just take a pause and then you just like come in at, you know, when it feels right. That's almost not bad. But nothing makes any sense. Hey, Irvin. Yeah, it's... But, yeah, I think for me, it's just every verse, it just gets nastier and nastier. And I get more and more comfortable writing on it and rapping on it. So the first couple verses are probably the weakest, because that's the first stuff I was trying to write and figure out how to write on that stupid rhyme scheme and beat. And then I really changed it up, and it's awesome. It's Harmony Bow. And then the last one, I don't know. I like the writing on the last one a lot. So I'm excited. I want to, like I said, I want to get it out to you guys by New Year's. I think that would be a great Rap Day release. Maybe on the 30th, maybe, I don't know, you know. On the 1st itself, I don't know. We'll see how production and mixing goes with it. How many takes I gotta do. We're farming Mings.
Roar, 3-4, core, door, roar, store, gore,
Nice.
drawer,
Yeah.
more,
Okay.
core,
All right.
bore, door, shore, implore, or, year, tour, war, galore,
Yeah.
and of course last but not least. Ho,
Nope.
nope, never
Hey!
mind.
Watch it. Watch it. Yeah, I don't think I rhyme a single one of those words in my song. I don't think I ever use the or rhyming in lore. Let me see, where's my rap?
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Phew, got away with that one.
Watch it,
Mr. Long
Evo.
Sweat.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Let's see. I rhyme on ooh, at e ooh, a or. Oh, I do have an or in there, but it's your. I don't. It's kind of half rhymed. I don't want to give it away. Chukabura. I try and do complex rhymes where I'm rhyming, you know, words in like triplets and stuff. Right? So it's like, you know, I'm minimized, I died inside, I'm civilized with allies of pride. You know, like the words are you're tripling up. Nice. Love some fire lizards. Yeah, multi-syllable rhyming, so the whole piece or it has to all be, you know, together. Which once again, on 3-4, I don't know. Everything about it just got stupider. Ooh, 3 to NATO, 30 to life, 74 to mana. Why could this not have +2 on it? Oh my god, that could have been good. Your favorite part of the rap, Llama did, is triplet rapping? Wait, which part? Mana per level took the skill affix. It could still have gotten the skill affix, right? Can you not have skill and mana per kill? Sure you can. Oh. Yeah. Gotcha. Cat level 4, hurricane, chilled to the core, can't escape. Soon be no more, just engraved statues of gold that'll say. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'd have to look into it. Yeah, we're finally back to some good old Rigs D2. My magic drop, nice. Yeah. Something. It's close, Jordan. But yeah, that part. I actually had to build in. I had to rewrite that section. Because I literally built it with 0 breaths when I first built it. Triplets aren't impressive unless you demonstrate your ability to expand the pocket. I have no clue what that means. Zero clue. He's right, actually. You know that? How does everybody know what expand the pocket means except me?
Next rainbow or randomizer run. Those are my favorites. Considering doing my own.
Nice. Have I done a hell randomizer Boazon yet? Do I still owe that? I think I do. Oh, crap. Randomizer. Chancellors. Level 80 randomizer Boazon Rush. Was that it? Oh, crap. I don't know if I did it or not.
Hey Llama, I
Hey.
messaged Kylie today and offered her a recommendation. That if she plans on sending a Christmas card to Nintendo, that she makes sure that they don't receive the card a day early.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Might get a ban if they get that. I don't think I've done this. Okay. Yo! UNSC Master Chief 5. 5. I can't even count that high on one hand. Thank you so much.
A gift for you. Here's hoping tonight is the
Wow. Very thoughtful. And thank you to Karad Mandoon as well. Do I recommend a good Hammerden build? I've got a like Hammerden guide on my YouTube, ! YouTube. You just type like Hammerden build guide, something like that, into the search. It'll bring it up for you. Yeah. Brute Squad, thank you very much. 38 months, wow. I know, it's Christmas and nobody will sub the bot. How sad is that, Hom Watcher? It's Christmas. I got a message from the bot the other day. Crying. It was crying.
A gift for you. Mangs for Xmas would be amazing.
Cinder, thank you. Mwah. Nice, yeah, Summomancers. That was actually a fun one. Mangs for Xmas would be so good. It would be similar to our second to last item. We got a Christmas Eve gift. Or no, it was our third to last. Schaefer's Hammer came on Christmas Eve.
Evo_demon gifted a tier 1 sub to Stream Elements. They have given 32 gift subs in the channel.
Evo! My man. Don't tell a settler. Wow, a double rare Grand Matron bow. Huh. Kind of a fun drop. Hey, Rage. I won't tell a settler. Your secret is safe here. Am I still playing PD2? I mean, I did that like level 99 dueling and whatever in PD2, the Diablo clone 8-mans and stuff with my group. But overall, not really. I just find we have a more welcoming place over here without that community. So, oh no, I didn't mean to click that.
A gift for you.
Love the videos.
All right,
My
let me
buddy
turn
and
on
I
my
often
thingy.
Play and say, what would Mr. Llama do rig here? Thanks for getting back into a game I loved as a young teen.
For sure, thank you. I'm glad that you guys are having fun with it. Sort by name and Diablo interface. See if this works. Yeah, the bow is Harmony though. Okay, there. Now you should be able to hover over and see all my gear, but you can see this. This just gives me vigor.
Not here.
Thank you for the 2 months though, Master. Ooh, rare dimensional shard. Very nice. How did I like Diablo Immortal? Should we do here's my thoughts on Diablo Immortal from the quick play on the alpha? Should we do a quickie on that puppy? Just a quick talk. Alright. People will be mad if I'm running this character. I feel like I would need to have the phone up and all of that stuff to do a full talk on it. So I can like talk through and point at stuff and whatever, you know, people like that stuff. Overall, I'll give you guys my basic thoughts. We won't do the full video. You know, I thought it was okay. It was too easy. But they'll, you know, hopefully correct that. It's alpha. It was very smooth, very, very polished as is most Blizzard games, as are. You know, in the end, it's a mobile game that kind of looks like D3. You know, I think that's the part where it's just okay. You know. It was fun to mess around on it for a little bit. I thought the game was perfectly fine. I thought it was a game that, yeah, you can go and play with your friends if you want. That could be fun, right? And, like, just run around and screw around. And, you know, he's kind of like, oh, I got legendary, cool. And, yeah, so I don't know. You know, it just reminded me a lot of Diablo 3. That's pretty much what I would say. It was like playing Diablo 3 on your phone, and you know, it felt kind of limited, right? Because you could only have the 4 skills selected and all of that, and so that was a little limiting because there's like, oh, I want to use other skills. But I didn't have any good way to like quick swap into them or anything. Yeah, D2's the best. I don't think they'll change stuff with the skills unless they somehow add a way that you can shift to get more skills in. Yeah, so, you know, PC games are just going to be better. Also, it's tiring to, like, it like, hurts your hands to play on a phone like that. That's definitely something I noticed. My thumbs and my wrist were hurting a lot playing it. Because, like, most mobile games that I've played in the past, you just hold it and you're just, like, using a finger, right? You just, like, tap. move it, whatever. But this one, like, you need to have your thumbs moving around. So you, like, have to be holding your phone. You can't, like, put it on a table because then it'd be, like, weird. You know, you need your thumbs. So you, like, have to be holding the phone. And I found that to be kind of exhausting. So, is it too labor intensive for a mobile game? Potentially. Potentially. But, you know, game seems like it has some cool depth to it. I mean, if you want to just go and hack and slash on the go, I think it's a cool game for doing that as well. What about a controller? Well, the thing is, my phone is much heavier than a controller. I also prefer PC over controllers, but, like, maybe not. I don't know. Just the way that I hold my phone versus a controller. Like, I think it's because your thumbs are doing more extension and stuff, maybe. Like with a controller, it's very small. You know, this one you kind of move around, but like, I don't know. It just felt more tiring than a controller to me. I don't like I can play with a controller for a while and not feel like my wrist is hurting and thumbs. But after that one, after 3 hours, does it support controller? I don't think so, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, you know, it's just, it was fine. I think people will play it. People will have fun with it. A lot of people will enjoy it on the go. People in, you know, Asia or wherever that, you know, they don't have as many PCs and just have phones will have fun with it. Do I think I was interacting with chat less? Maybe a tiny bit less. But that I do that anytime I'm playing any different game, you know. But it's definitely hard to stream with it, because then you're really like, you're trying to like hold it up here so you can actually read the whole stream as well. So it's a lot harder to stream because you're looking down like this and then you're trying to like look up. Maybe getting a holder for it would be like more helpful. So, yeah, I think it'll do just fine. Lay the monitor down.
Here's the true litmus test then. Llama, you have 15 minutes to kill in a waiting room. You have Diablo Immortal and chess puzzles.
Chess puzzles.
Which do you play first?
Chess puzzles, guaranteed. But I would pick chess puzzles over a majority of things in that situation. I feel like that is my perfect mobile game, right? It's not something that I need to be like super active with, and I need to be like, you know, paying a ton of attention to, and I need to be moving all around and pressing, like, that's like too much for sitting in an office, you know? Like, I just want to like open up a puzzle, takes a minute, 2 minutes, just stare at it. Oh, okay, here, you know. Hey, Tempa. Thanks. Thank you. Welcome back. Are anything about Infinity with friends? No. You don't get the minus. Ooh, hello. Not ethereal, though. 3 open sockets? Eh, at least it's 3 open sockets. The minus res for lightning only applies to whoever's wielding the weapon. So right now there's no like keyboard, mouse, controller support. Like I said, I think they want to maybe try and do some of it, but like you can't even do emulation either. I was trying, like, I would prefer to play it on like BlueStacks or something, but currently you can't do that. Yes, the minus 50. Yeah, you don't get that, only unless you're holding it. So sometimes, like, there's a Nova Source build that runs on the 117 breakpoint. Or actually, it's Nova, so you'd run on the 105. runs on the 105 breakpoint and uses infinity, and you hold the infinity yourself as opposed to teleporting around with a mercenary. So you also get the big reduction in light as well as the conviction aura. Yeah, I just feel like mobile games are way better in a turn-based setting. Anything that requires a ton, like I've been playing Blitz games on my phone, and the amount of times I lose on time because I just can't physically drag the pieces is very annoying. So even there, even playing like chess turn-based, it's still awful. Was more than out of season April Fool's joke? No, but the release of it purely on its own at a BlizzCon to PC gamers was a joke. Even with tap to move, it doesn't matter. Like, you just can't move faster than someone trying to flag you with a mouse. They're just always going to be faster than you tapping. Unfortunately. So yeah, I had like 2 flag races and I just got blown out. It wasn't even close. So I can't flag or get low on time. Yeah. I agree, Timpa. Chess speech recognition? That would still be really hard. Plan after Mangs? Well, we'll just get a bunch of other characters made and gear them up, level them up. Make a whole account of fun stuff. I got the magic in me. And we still have the Grail, that's right. 96 items to go. But I'll do the Grail with multiple characters, so. Stop yawning, sorry. It's been a long time. If it drops Eth, I'll be so happy. Nor PD2 and Immortal. You know, it's cool. There's a lot of fun content, a lot of things to do with all that. But there's just, you know, I always like just getting back to Diablo 2. It just doesn't get better for me than just coming back and playing OG Diablo 2. Mangs can't drop in cow level.
For you. Merry Christmas and a happy Mangs year to you, kiddo.
Mwah! Thank you, Fruct. Same to you. Well, I usually eat right before I stream. Hello, how you doing, Sin? So, like, I just ate right prior to that. And then, you know, sometimes I'll have a little snack before bed. What's the best, easiest place to find Taurash's armor? Pindle's actually not a bad place. If I stream before I eat, then I get way too hungry. Hey, Mr. Gama, how you doing? Now you tell me what expanding the pocket means? That was like 25 minutes ago, T-Map. Hold on. We'll answer that in a second. Does Diablo 1 still exist? Yeah. The thing with Diablo 1 is it's just old. And it still feels pretty old. It's very fun to play, but it's got, you know, it has its issues there. Quality of life is a little low on it. Oops. I wouldn't even get close to being able to say that name. It's one of those, don't even try. Yeah, D1 has an amazing atmosphere. Quality of life is a little low. I'm good, Mr. Gava. So yeah, expanding the pocket means changing your cadence in multiple ways and in different time signatures over a single time signature. I still don't understand what that means. Changing your cadence in different ways, in multiple ways, and in different time signatures over a single time signature. Do I do that in my first rap? If I do it in my first rap, where do I do it? I feel like I mix up the flow here and there. But I don't know if it's all still technically in the same time signature or not. You know. Only walking, no. Yeah, like I feel like when I jump into the triplets piece, that's like a shift in it. I'm pretty sure in rap number 2, it happens. Maybe. Farm and Ming songs, listen. Change our item sound. Sounds like I changed rhythm, but the signature's the same. Okay. Y'all gotta know more than I know. Dang it, Evo. They did remake Diablo 1. They just did so in Diablo 3. We're like 2 years on this item now, just alone. 24-hour Christmas. I am going to be spending Christmas with family. I think they just mean lyrics. Right? SWAT stash pages. What did I know? Ooh. Oh, gargoyles bite.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah, I think Warren knows what a time signature is. I think he's asking in regards to the thingy. Oh, bobber. Oh, you don't.
A gift for you.
A new baby is born. Back to lurking.
Thanks, Mike. Gotcha. Well, yes.
I can't carry anything.
Yeah, I do still have a phone. 9-month Mike. Yeah, so the signature is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So 4, 4 is what you hear for a majority of all your songs. Listening to the first verse again, you do it multiple times. Baller! I'm packing it in the pocket.
A gift for you.
Is that what it's called?
For Mang Song's
Stuff in the
left hand for
pocket.
Dodo Mr. Llama Creek.
I don't know what it's called. Thank you, Mag. Eye level for Mangs is 86. Or technically Q level, but... Is there a way to recover character saves from all plugins and move to a new client? Yeah, you just go to the save folder. Just find which save folder is using. Yeah, so it's the number of quarter notes per measure, exactly. So what I'm doing on the second rap is it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the kick is on the 1, 2, 3, kick, 2, 3, kick, 2, like that. Yeah, so that's a typical waltz, but all other music generally is, you know, right, just 4, 4. So you kind of kick on like the 2, 4 or whatever it is. So that's the time signature. Second note is what note gets a beat. No, the second is the bars per measure. Yeah. Maybe my next rap will be on 511 or something like that. We'll just get really stupid. $15, $16. A reggaeton rap next. Hey man. I don't know what a reggaeton rap sounds like. Now, I want to go back to normal 4/4 for a few songs, I think. It'll be way easier to rap on and write on. That's just, like I said, this last one has just pushed me in great ways, but also. I got 5 bars. Heck yeah, man. Exclamation mark rap. That's our first rap. Our second rap is releasing sometime this week. We'll do a YouTube premiere of it. Or not this week. This year, I hope. Try and get it out by like the 1st. And go from there. I don't need to get into the complex. Like I say, just keep me. I just want to go back to 4-4. It's like my safe space. I mean, I get most of my rapping inspiration from Eminem. You know, it's maybe a cheesy answer or whatever, but I feel like he fits the idea of what I'm going for, which is, you know, really aggressive wordplay. I feel like that's my style that I like a lot. And his latest album's pretty sick, I gotta admit. When's the Rap God cover? Yeah, I need to do my own Rap God style at some point. But yeah, I just love his wordplay. I think it's really fabulous. I like a little bit of Wu-Tang. I like Will Smith because he doesn't curse, and I'm doing the safe, you know, family-friendly rap. Following in his footsteps there. So kind of, you know, mixing a little of that. Aggressive rap for the children, right? Beastie Boys are fantastic.
How about wrapping up this Grail before anything else?
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Getting jiggy with it. Na, 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 na. Sir Mix-a-Lot? Yeah, I haven't listened a ton there. Have I listened to Logic? I listened to some Nas. After I learned out he was different from Lil Nas. Much different. He was decent. I felt like he cursed a little too much for me.
A gift for you.
Right. I'm like aggressive, wholesome, you know? Like I'm going to yell at you and I'm going to talk about problems and bring up issues and things, but I'm also going to say it in a friendly way. Thanks, Just Okay. Thanks, iBark. Mwah! Big kisses to you both. Murs doesn't have much cursing. I actually met Murs at a Twitch party. I was like hanging out with him and stuff. He was a cool guy. The Message by Nas would be a great beat. I'll have to look it up. No, so Eminem also curses too much. However, the amount of wordplay that he throws in between it all is more satisfying. Whereas when I was listening to Nas, there wasn't as much wordplay and there was more cursing, it felt like. And so I felt like he was still like hitting his message hard, but I just wasn't, like I say, I really want to listen to just like hard wordplay on stuff because that's what I really like. Yeah, there's like a cussing to words ratio, non-curse words ratio. Thank you, Three Moth. Mwah! I'd love to do some Lonely Island like comedy raps sometimes. But first, before you put out that stuff, I want to put out some serious raps so people know I'm for real, I ain't just a comedy rapper.
A gift for you. Hey GLGG.
Yeah, rhythm and poetry. I'm a poetry guy. How you doing, bud? How's your day? How was the stream? Dilated Peoples? NF. Who's NF? Right. I want to avoid the little Dicky trap, You come out, you put a little too much of that stuff, and nobody takes it serious. Nate tries to do his serious rapping, but I don't listen to a lot of rap. I want people to know this. Although I am trying to be a rapper, I do not listen to a lot of rap at all. Danny's bit hungry. I feel you. Holy Shock multi-shot, Pally. Holy Shock multi-shot. But Holy Shock doesn't apply to the multi-shot, so you're just doing it for extra damage from the shocks, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand the roots at all. That's definitely true. The Nas versus Lil Nas comment should have made that very clear when someone said, you should listen to Nas. And I was like, Nas sucks. And they were like, what? What are you talking about? I was like, yeah, man, that stupid country song collab. And they were like, no, man. That's not Nas. So, you know. Alright, I'll listen to NF. NF is an American rapper, Nathan John Feuerstein. Okay, I'll give him a listen. MF Doom? Haven't listened to him either. MF Doom. Yeah, I mean, I haven't listened to so much stuff. There's so much I need to listen to. I know how to MF Mephisto. I don't know who MF Doom is. BB Nas? I don't know what that means. Check out Dilated Peoples too. Yeah, I mostly listen to like Taylor Swift, obviously, fantastic. Or like, you know, I listen to a lot of like rock music, but don't really listen to rap. How have I been? Hey man, you know. Alright, Mike Patton. And Dilates People. Tech Nine's a good rapper. Tech Nine. Yeah, so I usually listen to rock. I'd probably listen to more rap if I was able to find more rappers that I enjoyed. And maybe some of these will be ones that I will. I just feel like it's tough to find a lot of rap that I enjoy. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? A lot of tech songs are overly vulgar. Okay. Queens of the Stone Age, yeah. Songs for the Deaf? I don't know what that is. Can you ask why I want to be a rapper if I'm lukewarm on rap? You know, it's kind of like I love playing soccer, but I don't care to watch soccer games that much. That's the best way I can explain it. Is there something you really like doing, but you don't care, you know, observing? Like being involved in the action, being in on the writing process. I love rap because I get to just like, you know, it's like writing poetry. I love writing poetry. And so being able to write poetry and get into complex rhyme schemes and all of that stuff, that's not stuff that like any other music does, right? So while I enjoy listening to like rock, because I love just listening to, you know, the musics and all of that stuff, there's never like really great wordplay going on in a rock song, you know? Yeah, I listen to a little Tupac here and there. you know, it's just like, F you, I won't do what you tell me. You know, great bangers, but they're not like doing all this great rhyme scheme and stuff. So that's where I think the big shift for me really comes, is like being able to sit down and write all that stuff is absolutely fascinating to me and a super fun task. And then at the same time, you know, I get to like push myself to try and actually rap it, which, you know, is its own thing. Whether I'm actually a good rapper or not, you know, whatever, I'm having fun. But I get to at least try, and I get to write it and have fun and do all that stuff. But listening-wise, I prefer instruments a lot. Beastie Boys are fantastic for sure. I prefer, you know, I don't know, I guess I don't have to always listen to as much with that. And rap songs generally are very vulgar. A lot of the time. Yeah, I know, Longman. I know. So it's not always, you know, there's some people out there who are not extremely vulgar, but majority of the time, hip hop, rap, honestly, I can't tell you the difference. Majority of the time within hip hop and rap, it's extremely vulgar. It's got a lot of like sexism in it, kind of. Or it's just like really like aggressive towards women and, you know, things like that. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a very like, you know, there's like being angry against the man, and then there's just being like nasty towards people around you. I've heard of Nerdcore. I don't think I've listened to him. You should listen to Mortal King. He's amazing. Yeah, Mortal King knows where it's at. He might drop another thing here soon. Yeah, and like, I want to be a gentleman rapper, right? You know, tip my fedora to the ladies. They deserve a real rapper man, not that mad, angry, you know, guy over there who's not going to treat him right. I should listen to Cardi B, Rihanna. No. I despise Cardi B. That is just like a trash human being right there. I don't think she has any good songs that I've heard, and I also don't think she's a good person at all. I mean, I know she's not a good person from all the stuff that's come out about her. I don't care that she supports Bernie. She's still a trash human being. She literally talked about how she used to drug and rob guys. Like, she was like, yeah, I'd like go over there to like have sex and then drug him and rob him. Excuse me? She should be in jail. She should not be a popular musical artist. Yeah, she admitted to it. She was like joking about it or something. You know, same with like Chris Brown. And I actually like some of his music, but like, good Lord, why is he still somebody that has any status whatsoever in this world? It's very, very sad to see. Not that he's like a rapper, but. Yeah, she was flexing on it, exactly. So. Yeah. So, I mean, there's, you know, a lot of reasons. Exactly, J-Buck. There's a lot of reasons for all of it. But, yeah, I mean, mostly for why I started now, it's because lately, every time I heard a rap song, it was garbage. Atmosphere Sunshine. All right, I'll write it down. It was garbage. The person was garbage. The music itself was garbage. They auto-tuned themselves. They had no good flow or good rhymes or anything whatsoever. Obviously, I'm listening to the wrong stuff, you know, but this is all the stuff that I was hearing that was kind of like popular. Mumble rap and all that garbage, you know. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to bring back some old school stuff. So that's all I'm trying to do. All of my stuff, I try and go for more more old school. Atmosphere Sunshine. Okay. So, you know, there's I'm sure there's still good stuff out there and being made. Something like that, Arthur. Yeah, 90s. I mean, I showed you guys that beat my friend made. That's like old school Brooklyn beat. I am gonna rap over that so hard. That'll probably be like my 4th or 5th rap. That's right, Bartek. Hobson. Is he current? There's no snack behind me anymore. I'm like out of snacks. I need to go to the grocery store pretty badly. I wish we could listen to music on stream so we didn't have to worry about all this stuff, but you know how the world is right now. He's current and talks about how popular rap isn't good. Hey, he sounds like me. Except, I mean, I'm sure he's a lot more popular of a rapper and does way better. But Tom McDonald. What?
I am overburdened.
What's mumble rap anyways? You're going to the places goes there. I mean, my chicks and the hoes and the flow and going some say, hey, miss. Basically, they just have a cool beat and then they just mumble on top of it. It's absolutely terrible. I have no clue who listens to it. No clue at all. This is the run? Alright, Viper. The Eminem Show. I don't know if I've listened to that. I haven't even listened to a lot of Eminem stuff. Like, that's how bad of a rapper I am. That's probably like the person I get most of my inspiration and listen to most, and still don't listen to a lot of it. Now it adds up, yeah. No. M's fallen off. M just released a new album like 3 or 4 days ago. That is absolute fire.
Not in town.
You should go give it a listen. Godzilla? Yeah. Let's see. Eminem latest album songs. I did just listen to this one, so let's see. Godzilla was great. No Regrets was solid. Where's the like extra pieces? I love the Alfred stuff. There was one more that's super good. Where is it? I forget. I think I've listened to Brain Damage before. Public Enemy? Whatever happened to Xtimus? I think he just got away from the content creation scene because it wasn't doing mentally he was struggling with that or with life or with whatever stuff. That kind of seemed like the spot. You could tell that he was going through a tough time. So I don't know if, I know that the internet can definitely push a lot of that, right? Like every day you wake up and you get more nasty YouTube comments and, whatever stuff. And, there's just, as a content creator, you have to build up a certain level of just defense against the world. And I know for some people that's a little bit harder. Weighs on them more. So sometimes just getting away is the best. Hey. Certain levels of restraining orders. Diablo 4 will bring the druid back. That's one of the 3 confirmed classes. And we're supposed to get maybe 2 more, whatever, X number more at the BlizzCon Online, from what they said. Amazon would be cool. ETA of D4? Who knows? I played any more Immortals? No, not really. It's just one of those, like, whenever I pick up my phone, I go, do I want to play Immortal right now or do I want to play chess? And I always want to play chess. So. Yeah, I imagine 2022 it'll release. Now I can actually play it as a punishment in MVS. Oh my god.
Not here.
Boop. It's cute names. I'm so happy I stopped playing music on my stream though, like 4 years ago. That saved us so many headaches with all the DMCA stuff coming around. Plans on speedrunning PD2? I was probably just gonna do regular Diablo speedruns, honestly. Travis Scott uses a bunch of auto-tune though, right? Is that the same guy I'm thinking of? Can you play your own music on stream? You betcha. I found like 5 said Archon staves since I started counting, not even counting all the ones I found before. I started counting like 2 years ago, so it's, yeah. Well, right. I can play my own music on stream because I 100% own my own music. The thing when it comes down to like, can Dragon Force play their own music, is they don't actually own their music completely. That's always one of those things. If you have a label, if you have, right, anybody else that has a piece in the song, they now own that song as well. So, you know, if you are playing it, they can technically strike it and the bots will go out and find it because you don't 100% own your music. That's what happens when you get signed and all that. So, that is, right, your producer can be like, no, that's my song, not yours. Say you've got your producer, you've got the label, you've got all the people, whatever. Yep. And generally a lot of times, it's not all the time, but many times you sell the rights to them. I mean, Taylor Swift went through that whole thing as well with her label. She wanted to sing her old stuff and her label wouldn't let her. And so she like sued them to try and sing her old stuff or something like that. So, you know, it's just gross. The Hook by Blues Traveler has amazing speed wordplay. Alright. I'll put it down on my list. Copyright's one of the scummiest things. I mean, copyright makes plenty of sense in a world where you want to protect things. Right? Because without copyright, I could literally make my next rap, somebody could hear it, let's say Eminem hears it, goes, yo, this is dope, and then literally just does the exact same rap, steals the beat, all that stuff, and then now, you know, it's his, right? And I'd have no way to be like, yo, you just stole my stuff. The scummy thing is how abused it is and how it's so just like, you know, it's just the abuse and the and it's not just in music. Music's where we see it often, but it's not just in music. Like, honestly, we see it all over the place too. You know, yeah, lawyers and profits, and exactly, it gets down to all the nitty gritty. And so, you know, there's stuff like, you know, Apple and Samsung and all of the giant businesses just copyright patents nonstop. They've got 1 billion patents that they copyright. And, you know, just like all sorts of stuff like that. And, you know. And then they're trying to copyright all sorts of things too. You know, we're copywriting rounded corners on our phone, so no other phone can have rounded corners. Like, I mean, they literally it just gets so stupid. So, you know, everything is lawyers and money where it can be abused, and that's just a giant place it gets abused. And you're surprised I'm not playing it? Yeah. Thanks, Tella. And so, you know, you just see all that stuff. But yeah, in music, it just gets to this crazy point where, like, if anybody, anywhere wants to listen to your music at any time and is used in any way of more than you listening to it, just, you know, where it's to the point where a video game has the game and has music in it, and you can play that and it's fine, but the second that you stream that game and the music from that game gets played, then it gets copyright strikes, and, you know, it's like, Jesus, you know? So it just, it's very tough to say exactly where it needs to, you know, where's the line. There needs to be just a giant team of very intellectual people that sit down and go through where the line is, you know. And a lot of it probably has to do with intent, you know. Like, yeah, they need to be tech savvy too. Like, okay, not, you know, not all of our government where they're like 80 years old. Like, okay, so if Ninja releases a promo video about himself and it uses the music purely in the video, probably not okay. Probably need to get permission. If Ninja's just streaming and then a song is just playing, probably fine, right? Thanks, Tella. Exactly, Jimmy. If music is in a game and someone is streaming the game, probably fine. Because once again, the content is so different from what's actually, like, existing there and being used. It's definitely the day. Thank you, Daniel. You know. Thanks, T-Map. I hope so. Right, but like a club is about playing music. And people dance into the music and all of this. This is just like about Diablo 2. Yeah, but I guess I come to the point of I don't think that... Thanks, Frodsy. You know, if Macy's is playing music in their store, I don't think that that needs to be paid for. You know? That's where I personally think if we're gonna really start drawing some lines, I think that's all right. The music's just randomly playing in the store. You know, nobody goes to Macy's because they're like, oh, I need to hear the latest Tech 9 song. Let me go to Macy's. All right, Macy's wouldn't play Tech 9. I need to hear the latest Adele song. I'm gonna go into Macy's. You know. Nobody in their life has ever said that. They do pay for that music. I'm saying they shouldn't have to pay for that music. I think that's so stupid. But, like, That's it. So I think that's where they should, you know, draw it. Thank you, Fraud Z. That's where they should draw that line and be like, yo, okay, if the content itself. Right. But, yes, if they do want to continue that way, they could also just sell a music license to streams and streamers to play certain music. And that would be the easiest thing that Amazon could do at any point. If Amazon just goes out and talks with X labels and X people and whatever and works out an agreement, all music streamed on our platform from this defined list, and then like we would just, you know, a streamer could pay $20 a month, $50 a month, 100, whatever it is, to use that music on their stream. So, but I don't even think it should be at that point. That's right, Professor. I don't think it should even be at that point. I think it's completely stupid that random music in a video game or, you know, in the background of a stream playing Diablo 2 is a big thing. RuneScape streamer contacted the label about buying license. They refused, but they said they would accept 50% of all his profit from the periods where he played it. Yeah, I mean, they're just like greedy and outlandish, you know? I already dealt with someone like this, where I had their music playing with whatever stuff, and they were like, I demand 50% of all the profits and I will sue you and all this stuff. You know, because that's why people wanted to hear my music. Thanks, Tyror. Not at all. That sounds about right, Nano. But there's a lot of people who think that, you know, shoot, man. If anybody wants to use Immortal King, use it. Because you know what? In the end, that'll be more people that'll be like, yo, this is a dope song. And then they'll check my stuff out. So in the end, all the exposure for it is actually good. It kind of blows my mind. You know, that music is pay to stream instead of get paid to stream. Like, I actually feel like it's broken. It's kind of like with video games. I stream video games, and technically Blizzard could come to me and be like, yo, that's our copyright stuff. We're shutting you down. You're not allowed to stream our stuff. And they could shut down all the streamers of all their content. And then they would lose out on people playing their games and advertising their stuff for free for them. Like, why do people not want their stuff advertised for free? They want their cake and to eat it too, and they've got copyright law set up to help them do that, but it just doesn't even make sense. If I could have every Twitch streamer play Immortal King, I would be stoked. That would be such great publicity. If you're playing music on stream, they can enjoy the music without buying it, but they can't play the game without buying it. Yeah, but you gotta like have me talking over it and, you know, all that stuff, right? Do you fully get to enjoy a song? Got my alerts playing, all that stuff. once again, nobody comes to Llama's stream because they're waiting for me to play that Taylor Swift song. They would just go and play it themselves. H. June played PT2. Yeah. Yeah, I know H. June.
I am overburdened.
So yeah, if you can convince any other streamers to play Immortal King, go for it. Free music. I just need to put out more stuff. I think I need to put out like a full album. So I need to get busy. Really sit down and do some good writing. So yeah, it's super insane to me that, and you know, maybe other people disagree, but to me, in my mind, I just think, wow, somebody should be paying me to play their music and not vice versa. Old Tomb Raider games. I have never touched any of those. What is that? Yeah, they love the copyright suits. I don't know.
Not here.
Fastest way to get items for Declone and PD2. I mean, you just farm Diablo over and over again, and then map bosses. That takes a little bit, but you can do like Act 1 or the Tier 1. Just go straight to the boss. And then where's the third one come from? Oh yeah, the third one's the easy to get. Or trading for them would work, yeah. There's plenty of Chipotle locations in Dallas. Subscribe to Only Llamas for exclusive music releases. Ooh, that'd be a good idea. Is there no startup that cut out the record label to promote artist musics? I mean, I'm sure there is somewhere, but you know, probably just a slow transition, slow progress. And it's probably, if you want to get really big and famous and then you get the money from other things, you go with the label because they're really good at making people famous or something. No, I don't think I want to do the hardcore one. I want to do the Grail. Or some of it.
I'm surprised you haven't had an angry llama demanding 50% of your profits.
Me too. No llama has. Exactly, Professor. They totally would. They totally would.
I am overburdened.
I mean, there's a big reason all these companies are moving to subscription models. You know, every company. Adobe Photoshop. Subscription model. What? Let me just buy the stupid program. But no, because if you buy it, then you could have it for life. And they would only get money out of you once instead of forever. Do I drink tap water? You know it. I mean, isn't that where like Microsoft is moving now with all the like Xbox games or whatever? They're all just, you just buy the subscription now to Game Pass or whatever it is instead of actually buying a game. Isn't rent a subscription model? It is. But it's one that actually has some sense in it. The biggest reason renting usually has some sense to it is just due to the large number of owning and all of the costs that then come with owning. And the time value of money in the market and all of that stuff. Yeah, exactly. Who's the first business to really embrace the subscription model? I mean, World of Warcraft was a very popular model for it. I know furniture rental was very popular as well, as a great way to get a lot of money out of people. EverQuest? Oh yeah, EverQuest. See, newspapers and magazines are different though. Yes, you're subscribing, but you're getting new content every single time that subscription hits. As opposed to the World of Warcraft, EverQuest, whatever. You're literally just paying to just continue the access to the same content you had before. It is purely a rental fee. Probably J-Buck. When you sub for 18 months to get a personal $90 dinner from Llama, it's a lunch. You get a $90 lunch. Is paying taxes for various federal services a subscription-based service? Yeah, it's just required or you go to jail, so. Federally mandated one. Yeah, I mean, like I said, game devs could technically, Blizzard could come and shut down the streams, you know, if they wanted. It'd be a giant blow to their own self if they did it, though. It'd be a terrible idea. Well, it's probably about the same logic I have for buying some random chick a $90 lunch, Sea Shark. Yeah, exactly like Nintendo's doing. Shooting themselves in the foot. Oh, really, J-Buck? Nice. CSGO stopped game capture. Huh. Really? Yeah. It was very stupid.
I am overburdened.
Another double rare. Same drop.
Did you see that business lunches are now 100% deductible based on the new stimulus package?
Wait, really?
And there's no restriction around whether they have to be in person, so they seemingly can be virtual lunches. Let's have AD2 lunch and learn once a week for the tax savings.
I am overburdened.
Honestly, no, that's a really good idea. All right, let's do some lunch and learns. Dinner with llama. Can it be business dinners? Yeah, it's just business food. Yeah, food originally was only 50% deductible. So, nice. Now it's 100%. Business, lunch, deduction, 100%, 2020. All right. Let's see. 3 martini lunch. Uh-huh.
The very first subscription-based business model was in 10,000 when Grog the Caveman started his Rock of the Month plan. Things went south though, when he raised the price from 1 dinosaur bone to 3.
3?
Too much for the average Neanderthal.
It's way too big. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why that's something that... All right. I want to see the 100%. Okay, well, regardless... I know you meant BC. Well, we can do dinner. Dinner, lunch, and learns. We'll start a mukbang stream. And, yeah, easy tax deductions right there. Nice. I mean, shoot. If all I have to do is turn the camera on when I'm eating my Chipotle burrito instead of have it off, and the whole burrito is deductible. Bruh. We might get a chunky llama. I already feel like a chunky llama. I still have 0 mings. I'm eating for the stream. It's already a business expense. Well, we're having a meeting to discuss stuff. I don't know. That way you guys can deduct yours as well. We can discuss the content that we want to have for the upcoming stream over dinner. I'm trying to make it so you guys can also deduct it. Because, yeah, I could just eat it on stream right now and it's deductible. But I want you guys to also get 100% deduction. I mean, if Taco Bell sponsored me, I would still eat Chipotle. I'll go eat some Taco Bell, but, like, you know, they can't expect me to eat Taco Bell every day. I know, Sea Shark. If I pay $100 for a meal, how much will you get back in taxes? Basically, if I pay $100 for a meal and I stream myself eating said meal, I would get $33 back. $30. It's probably like 33, 35. Whatever my tax rate is at the end of the year, which is higher because self-employed, you have to pay both the employer and the employee sides of Social Security and all that stuff. Food is 50% deductible as a business lunch. If I were eating said food on stream for you guys, that would be a deductible expense that would be based around the food itself, you know. Gross. Right. Also, now it's going to be 100% with the new law. But, you know, I could do eating stream, and now it's 100% deductible. That's right. When does the new law go into effect? It should be going into effect immediately, right? As soon as they start the stimulus and everybody gets their $600. You know, to pay for the past 6 months of expenses and help out. This is for self-employed, yeah. If you own your own business, $600 is like when you go out to eat at a restaurant and you get $100 bill and you tip like $1 on it. Like, it's almost better if you just didn't tip and then they're like, maybe they forgot to tip. But when you tip $1, it's like, I want to insult you. You know? Because it's not like maybe they just aren't a tipper anywhere. They could be European or something. Maybe they, you know, what? No. I'm saying in America, right? You're like, I want you to know I'm only tipping you $1. True. Did they create any new small business funds? I mean, I think they spent a bunch more money on military and corporate.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's see the breakdown. All right. They'll extend unemployment benefits up to $300 per week through March, so that's nice. An unemployment benefits program for contract and gig workers would extend.
A gift for you.
Relief for businesses, $284 billion for first and second forgivable paycheck protection program loans, which has been nothing but giving a bunch of money to companies that don't need it. Language ensures that churches are eligible for PPP loans, which doesn't make sense because they don't pay taxes. 15 billion for movie theaters. 20 billion for okay. There's the tax break for corporate meal expenses. 20 billion for vaccine. That's good. Colleges will have 82 billion to help cover HVAC repair and replacement. Oh, to reduce the risk of coronavirus infections and reopen classrooms. Is that good? Tax credit to support employers offering paid sick leave. 45 billion for transportation. More for the airlines. Highways, buses, airports, Amtrak. 1.4 billion in for Trump's border wall with Mexico? What does that have to do with what the hell? Let's see. Did they decide on if lawyers or if people can sue or not their companies for coronavirus outbreaks? I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's... I don't see the solution there.
A gift for you.
Prof Wacky, thank you. Grizzly Peach, thank you. No liability protections and no state local government money as well. Okay, they dropped both of them. Got it.
We could be a church. We have holidays, MVS, prophets, camel, Evo, rituals, scripture. Oh wait, no. No scripture. That's lore.
Yeah, no lore here, sorry. Close. Close. The problem with PPP is they did nothing to like, and they intentionally even said they fought to have no oversight over PPP loans. They were like, we'll just look over it. And then a bunch of money went places it shouldn't go. So seeing that extended doesn't like give me any excitement. I'll see it when I'll believe it when I see it land. What up, degenerate? How you doing?
A gift for you.
Another month of Diablo.
Get it, Wicked.
Happy holidays.
Thanks, Monk. I mean, in good news, I think like 500, 600,000 people already got vaccinated in the States. So that's nice to hear. Item. darn. I'm going on 2 hours of it. Just 500,000? I mean, it just got emergency approved. There's another strain. Yeah, but so far, all of the strains they believe the vaccine should cover. Because of the, I'm going to get this wrong with how I say it. Basically, the structure of the virus and the strains doesn't change very much. Right, so even when a new strain comes around, they still have the mRNA. Is that right? Figured out. Probably have Blood Fist. Yeah. The spike, yeah. Right. Your immune system still recognizes it. mRNA, yeah.
Fresh meat.
Thanks, Wicked. Yeah, the flu changes a lot more than COVID-19 shifts. Wow! Look at that! Down the dingo down there! Deep space giving us 1,000 bits, y'all!
Please, Mr. Llama. More
That's
for
crazy, mate! There you go. What do you mean? What? Sorry. Yeah, sure, degenerate. No, there's not a COVID 1 through 18.
Somewhere in the Australian outback, a kangaroo just shed a single tear.
It's because they found it in 2019. Thanks, Admiral. I think that's why. I think so. Sorry, Mad Matt. Bloody legend! There you go. Maras! Shebang! Yeah, it's coronavirus disease is the COVID. That's the COVID. Yeah, we'll see if I mean, that's, you know, stuff that we'll just have to see, right? Will this one vaccine be enough? Will it alter enough where you just need to get a shot every year for it? Thanks, Wicked. Have a good one. Wicked's like, I'm tired of this live stream. I'll go watch the YouTube videos where it was a live stream before. Would I get the vaccine tomorrow if I could? Yeah, I think at this point I would. If there was a vaccine that came out just before the election, like voting day, I wouldn't have taken that one.
Join my army of the dead.
What? Coronavirus is evolving. Coronavirus evolved to Sorc strain.
Yeah, I think that would be the biggest thing. I wouldn't want to take the vaccine in front of any healthcare workers or people that need it, unlike plenty of our government members have done. How many bosses can I kill per hour? 360 an hour. Maybe a little more. Maybe closer to 400 an hour. Thank you, Deep. Is the vaccine grape flavored? I kind of hope that at some point they make the vaccine grape flavored. Does your arm taste the grape? The vaccine is definitely not as dangerous as the virus itself. Let's see. The virus has killed 300,000 Americans so far, and over 1 million and probably a half at this point of the world. The vaccine has killed none that I know. Have you heard of a vaccine death yet? Isn't alone? No. Like I said, I thought if it came out right before, it would have been odd. Flintstone's chewable morphine. Chewable morphine.
Impossible.
Yeah. I don't think they're blaming Rona for a car accident death. Tella. Dad. $33 million for democracy programs for Venezuela are in the bill. What?
Join my army of the dead.
My friend told me of someone dying in the vaccine just one town away. Those vacuums suck.
I mean, the easiest way to really look and get a pretty clear picture of it is to just look at weekly number of deaths from all causes. Blue is the predicted number. This is the threshold for excess deaths. Here we are, going year after year, and here's where coronavirus hit the United States. It's simple as that. So whether it's somebody died in a car crash and had coronavirus or not. It says incomplete and estimated. It says the data report on this page is the total number of deaths received and coded as of the date of analysis do not represent all deaths that occurred in that period. That's where the incompletion comes from. Wait, how did you... What do you mean it's no different than 2016? It doesn't show 2016 on it. What?
I am overburdened.
2017.
I can't take advice from someone who hasn't had a single Mang Songs lesson.
Right here, there was a little spike. I don't know what happened in December to February 3rd of 2018. Must have been a high flu kick or something. Bad flu season. Actually, yeah, that's right. There was that flu season where the vaccine didn't take. Thanks, Deep. The vaccine was, yeah, like it mutated a lot. And so the vaccine wasn't great. Then we had a good flu season here last year. Or I guess 2 years ago, technically. Yeah, I think I actually got sick this winter as well. There is no way you can look at this. Once again, even if you don't count any coronavirus deaths, just the number of deaths, it's numbers. That's it. That's it. It's a very simple, easy way to show it. And it's one that doesn't rely on having, a governor say, yes, it was, these are the coronavirus numbers. All that. Because, yeah, we've had definitely coronavirus numbers being hidden or whatever, or overcounted in other places. Who knows, right? But this is just like a simple, let's just look at every person who has died every day. That's kind of crazy that 60,000 people die a day in the U.S. Jesus. That's a lot of people, man. Is that right? Good Lord. Oh, it's weeks. Okay. That was like a day? Still, it's a lot per week, but like, Oh, oh, it's so close. 3 to summon Grizzly on it too. Yeah, that's only on the US, exactly. Right, I mean, but the number of births is way above that, exactly. So that's so nice though. 26 life, 30 cold res, 2 to druid, 3 summon. What do births matter? Well, if births exceed death, then your population is growing and vice versa. That's the only... Births don't matter in the COVID discussion at all. That's just a thing of like numbers, right? What was the problem with that helm? It's not 3 tornado, thus making it a 5 NATO helm and amazing, because it also has 3 summon Grizzly. And good res and... I can understand it, Brain. I mean, you know. There's... Obviously, this vaccine, you know, is coming out and being pushed quickly because we're in a global pandemic, you know. Crew. So that's a big, you know, factor. But exactly what Sea Shark is saying is a really good point about it. This is a SARS-based disease here, and so a lot of what they've used and worked into this vaccine is from stuff that we already have a lot of data on. So that actually is true. No, the Bengals are going to beat the Steelers? Shut up. It's not over yet. There's 2 minutes left. But what? The Steelers went from undefeated to like the worst team in the NFL. I mean, okay, not the worst team, but the Jets won this week, beating the Rams. The Bengals gonna win. The Cowboys won. All the other NFC East teams lost. That division's tight, baby. Yeah, I mean, the Jags are like, give us that pick. Tank for Lawrence. So, they definitely lost by winning there. Yeah, why was Zeke out? I didn't actually ever hear why. I mean, Pollard is plenty serviceable. Once again, don't pay running backs. How many times have we seen this happen? Running backs are very easily replaceable. The Browns are going to win this year. I mean, they're looking decent. Baker Mayfield. Third and 1, 20 seconds, and the Steelers didn't... What? Why would the Bengals take a timeout? Chill out. Oh, they ran the play clock to a second. They couldn't just hike the ball and kneel and call it good? Do the Steelers have timeouts left that they're burning or something? Fourth and 1. Don't you ruin this, Bengals. Oh, they're on the Pittsburgh 15. Okay, so they could just kick a field goal. Cool. They're going for it? Wait, they're on the Pittsburgh 15. Why don't you just kick a field goal? I guess you think that you're going to convert 4th and 1 more often than you're going to make the field goal? They are kicking. Okay. How I feel about Ruinards being in D4? I hope they make them better. Oh, they were just hard count. Okay. Wow. Field goal made. The Bengals beat the Steelers. Wow. Do I ever watch AFL? Not really. That's right, Arthur. I don't think items can have more than 2 sockets, man, Buren. They're just not big enough. I don't know. Maybe they'll somehow make a way for them to be bigger. Yeah, Burrow's getting injured was so sad. That's also what makes it even crazier that the Bengals won. They don't even have Burrows. Ouch, Sea Shark. Abuse. What team? The Seattle Sounders? Steelers lost all their linebackers? You still would imagine they could do something against a Burrow-less Bengals. Sounders FC. Yep. Refs had a bad night. Refs have a bad night every time. The refs are so bad. The NFL refs are like the worst refs in the league in like all sports. Besides like boxing. But that's not even the refs, it's the judges. Ooh, we got the quad full rejuve drop. Super rare. Are there a lot of fist fights in the NFL? No. Do I feel like it's Christmas? I went out today and I walked and it was 70 degrees. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. Have I ever considered voice acting? No. I don't think my voice is that nice. But I do rapping, so I like my rapping voice-ish, kind of. I know, Sea Shark, me too. I could easily play an Aussie character. Aw, thank you. I mean, I don't hate my voice. I'm not like a crazy fan of it when I hear it, but you know, I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't like the quick level cap. 522 people put up with it, Tella. If I could take any active voice, who would it be? I don't know. Denzel Washington? That'd be a good one. I totally agree, Magic. Riker has definitely got a face and voice for radio. Yeah, I can't hit those notes. Hashtag says your voice is timid. Tell her you'll fight her. Hashtag don't know crap. Say, what's timid about this? You know, get all up in her grill. More like trash tag. Nice. Got her. I'm going to do a month of intense chess studying, and then I'm going to try and take on the women's South African champion in a extended match of chess. True that, Tempek. Is that true? That is true. Extended match, like a multi-match, you know, where you play like 8 games or 10 games or whatever it is. First 5.5 wins or whatever. She's a titled player? Yeah, I mean, she's gonna kick my butt. But if I could steal like 1 game, 1.5 points, ooh. I mean, I think for her, if she doesn't adopt me, it'll be, you know, rough for her. No, chess, not chess. Dang it. Chess inspector. Llama Adoption Fund. It's the donate button down below. I don't know. It's going to be time controls where I probably won't be able to flag her. Like, we'll do like 15 plus 10 or something. So that would be bad, because then I have no flagging chances. Mr. Llama February. Does sound cool. Bye. Good night, Moreno. It's just straight cheer. No exclamation. So relaxing to just sit and play Diablo 2 and hang out with you guys. What a nice day. Nice Nice D2 pilot. How many points does it cost, JR? $50K? I don't have near enough. They always stream too early for me. They're always off by the time I get on. I mean, go for it. Have some fun. What's your rating, Keel? $7.10. Oh yeah, you don't have a chance. But it can still be a lot of fun. I would still recommend doing it just for a good time. All good, pilot. Hey man, sometimes a nice afternoon Sunday nap. Oh, so good.
I remember the day. The day that butthole flower peered into my soul. I only had the strength to at least warn people from staring at it. Tyrell is shaming me for it. I know he is.
Mm-hmm. Awful.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, nice, Keel. Is the masterclass good? One flower is hidden from the cam. That's right. That's the only fans. You get to see both flower paintings. Honestly, I really don't know many openings or anything like that either. That's probably a really weak part of my game. I feel usually okay in mid games and okay at end games. Not great. When are the master classes? And like how often do they occur? How long are they going? All that stuff. Me and Deep Mind versus the two hashtag girls. Hey man, if I can have Deep Mind, I think my chances go way up.
I am overburdened.
How's the farm going? It's good. $10 a.m. PST. Oh, that's not terrible. Okay, what's it called? Masterclass. Do you get to like, is it just a lesson or do you get to play like with Jesse or do you get to play with the other students? Is there anything with any of that stuff? This says sign up for the 9th of December. What? Only farms. Doing Among Us again anytime? Next month, yeah. Play with students. I don't know. Let me be. Fundamentals, tour pass. Jesse is a WIM? Jesus. Don't worry, she offends me every time too. Yeah, I love the Danya speedrun. It's amazing. Says I have to sign in to see that link. Huh. Dang, she got pricey lessons. When will we get a D2 masterclass? Y'all want a D2 masterclass? I feel like that's just all the time. Probably bring the meteor. Probably. Unfortunately, I'm out of socket quest. I've already done an entire D2 speedrunning class. It's just free. I don't have any paid content, actually. All of my content is free. Except my OnlyFans. Patreon Sunday. The content is still free. Just the play-in isn't. Any thoughts about David Kim moving off D4 team? How bad is that? Well, he wanted to move off. He's moving over to like a better position for himself in the company. So I don't know. I hope they do a good job with it. I don't think there's any game limits on PD2. I mean, maybe something, but... Shank and Eldritch can't drop Meng Song, so... Oh yeah. Pindle's a good spot to MF online as like I go in, I do a quick Pindle, and then I do my Mephisto or my Chaos or my Bale or whatever, right? Just a nice little quickie, but you can't just do Mephistos like this. You'll get timed out really fast. Yeah, you just want to average 3-minute games. You can do 20 runs an hour. Am I gonna make 1,000 runs today? Oh, I doubt we'll get that high, but we'll try and give it a nice go. Yeah, I think on PD2, like, you're totally fine for it. Not that I know of, Tella. I mean, hey, whenever Blizzard wants, I am for hire on contract basis. If that's ever desired. Anything surprising with Diablo Immortal? No, I don't think so. Another one. Jeez, could have been 2 griffins. What is that? Mavina's True Sight? Is that the name of it? Best place to get D2 CD keys legitimately? Battle.net. It's the only place to get them legitimately. Battle.net. It's such a cool, like, domain and user their name with it all and stuff. The Walmart near you is still in the old battle chest, really? Till like a year ago? I mean, yeah, you might be able to find an old battle chest somewhere. But I should implement a subscriber ID for info page. What?
I am overburdened.
I have no control on that. Go to the classic games. Oh, it's a terrible strategy guide. Hey, Rallo. I'm good. How are you doing? Run 358. Glad you enjoy it. You know what's crazy? I don't have work this week. Oh, it's so nice. Or next week. Holy cow, I still have 2 more weeks off. I used all of my vacation. Oh, on-call rotation. I remember as a DBA when I had to deal with that. Oh, something like that, Ghost. I could stream EU friendly. I used to be a DBA. Didn't I say I was going to Hawaii after 9/9? I'm going to Hawaii after I get the vaccine. I'm in data analytics now. Dying light stream when? Bro, that's too scary. Higher than that, Emroy. Four NATO, 23 life for roll delirium and +3 NATO.
I am overburdened.
Probably the delirium, right? Titan Quest is a fun game. I need to still finish Titan Quest. Oh, nice, man. I should probably check in tomorrow for work just a little bit. New Year's special stream. That could be fun. Nice res on that. Missing the important stuff, but really good res. Nice puffers. Very nice. Shake your booty. Pretty much, Jimmy. I hate it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all offices, or not all offices, but a majority of offices right now, corporate offices, are just ghost towns because for all of us employees, when this year was it a good time to use our vacation? Never. There was never a good time to use it. So everybody just has it. Should have saved it for when the workload gets heavy. You know that's when you're not allowed to take vacation, right? Wow, Keel, that's crazy. Like, if your workload gets heavy and there's a lot of things you have to do and you're like, I'm gonna go on vacation, your boss is gonna get pissed. But if you have it, they can't take it away from you. Well, a lot of places, your boss has to approve your vacation. So, if you're trying to book it during a busy time, they'll say, Eth, please. Ah, I still need Eth shadows. +2. Nice. Still need Eth. There's our TC87, boys. Rip. Not Mank songs. Not Mangs. Do I play golf with my boss? No. I've barely seen my boss at all because I was already work from home by the time, and part-time by the time he came on, so. Sorry, Andy. Your company is getting rid of PTO and going to flex time. Wait, what's flex time compared to PTO? Sorry, Warren. Do I play golf at all? Yeah. My best rounds, I'd say I shoot like in the 90s. I'm not amazing at golf, but you know, I'll keep it usually in play and you know, can hit some balls and hey Raggets.
Not in town.
Thank you. Oh, the flex time where you can take as much time off as you want, but then they judge you for it. Yeah, a lot of people
A gift for you.
don't like
I'm
that.
old.
Mwah! 48 months. Wow. Hey, me too. Me too. Now, that's I think it matters more if you really want to be there at the company for a long time and like work your way up and all that. That's where there's a lot of pressure. If my company offered me as much time off as I wanted, so long as I got my work done, so, man, I would have so many days off. They'd be like, "Has anybody seen Alex this month?" No? Okay. I would just non-stop be gone. Flex time is sometimes whenever you want it. You don't have to discuss it. Depends the places, but I just tell my boss, hey, I'm gonna be off for 3 weeks now. Just, you know, not feeling it. I'd probably get fired pretty fast. That's right, Arthur. Dang, Warren. Aww. Not even I'm following. Nice, Raggets. Let's get that Mings. We trying, bud. We trying. You're not allowed to follow yourself. You can't follow your own channel. Yeah. Have I ever been fired? I've been fired one time. When I was 16 years old, I went and worked at this ice cream store, gelato place. And they said you can have as much of the ice cream or the gelato as you'd like. You know, help yourself to it. And well, I don't think they understood how much gelato I can eat. So I just ate non-stop. All of my shifts, all I did was sit there and eat gelato. I mean, obviously I served customers, but I ate twice of whatever I served for sure. You know, I was sitting there, I'd be warming up brownies and waffles and putting the gelato on top of it. I mean, I was a teenager, you know, like, so I just stuffed my face. And after 2 weeks, they said they had to let me go for, I don't even remember the reason. That wasn't the reason they gave. It was like, oh, there's some technical difficulties we're having with your application, and you know, they came up with something. But my other jobs never said that. All my other jobs where I couldn't eat the food, they never had technical issues. So, what about the dog sitting? Didn't I get fired there? There was just the one house where I accidentally fed their dog birdseed. Forced their dog to eat birdseed. And I guess they technically never had me back. Thanks to Nerdy. So that one was unfortunate. But that wasn't like I was fired. I mean, I watched a lot of dogs with great success. So I'm surprised Puce doesn't know that story. I went over to these people's place and they were super serious about their dogs. Like crazy, overly serious about their dogs. And they had 2 food containers. One said, you know, Lily, and the other said Jack. And so those were the 2 food containers. And they showed it to me, and they're like, and here's the dog food. And then they also had a bird. And then they like went on their way and blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting there taking care of the dogs. And one of the dogs, you put chicken into, well, for both of them, you would like cook chicken, put the chicken into their food. So I went and I opened up Jack's dog food and I put it in his bowl, and I opened up Lily's dog food, and it looked different. It was kind of seedy, but it was in Lily's dog food thing. And I thought, heck, maybe there's some weird vegetarian seed diet. I don't know. For dogs. Not vegetarian because she got chicken, but whatever, you know. And so anyways, my friend was there and he also was like, yeah, that's kind of weird, but whatever. So we put the food in the bowl and put the chicken in that, and the dog went over to it and started just trying to like pick the chicken out. And I was like, no, eat your food. And so I like buried the chicken in the food. So the dog would have to like dig through and get some of its food with the chicken. And while I was over there trying to force the dog to eat its food, my friend was playing with the bird. And he goes, Alex? And I'm like, hold on, I'm trying to make the dog eat its food. And he was like, Alex, I don't think you should do that. I think that's the bird's food. And then we went over, and sure enough, the bird's seed was in there. So yeah, so we dug out the chicken and got the dog its regular food, and everything was fine till a couple days later I got a call, and they were like, did you feed the dog bird food? Because it just went to the bathroom.
Back and didn't get paid for 2 weeks. I told him I would tear his roof off. I got fired. Then I asked my neighbor to call up as a lawyer and got paid the next day.
Nice. Hey, sometimes just the threat of a lawyer works. So, where's the story of me almost killing a dog? I never almost killed a dog. I saved a dog. I gave the dogs their treats and I started leaving. And then the golden retriever came to me and started like barking at me and biting my sleeve and like freaking out. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And then it did the old Lassie like, follow me. And so then I followed the dog back to the bathroom. That's where I like gave the dogs their treats. And the little tiny dog was sitting there choking. So I had to go in and dig out the treat. There was no almost killed the dog. That was purely a save. It's not my fault they bought new treats that the dog couldn't chew very well and swallowed whole.
Join my army of the dead.
Solution. Feed the bird to the dog. The bird will eat the seeds. Everybody wins.
True. That would have worked. Yeah, I was so impressed with the other dog. Riley was the name of the golden retriever. I was so impressed with Riley that like the dog was in the bathroom eating its treat, noticed that its dog friend was choking, and then was smart enough to run over and like grab at me and bark at me and whatever to bring me back to save the dog. Like, that's some high level thinking, man. Dogs are smart. Is that the doggo I made the painting of? No, that was just an imaginary doggo. I don't think someone who gives a dog a treat ever has the intention of murdering said dog. So yeah, I was thoroughly impressed with the unless it's a poison treat, I guess, but with that dog's situational awareness. Because, I mean, you know, I leave pretty fast. Like, hey, here's your treats. All right, bye, puppies. And then I just walk to the door. So it was like 10 seconds before I leave the door, you know? Have I had bad experiences with cats? Plenty of times. I mean, look, cats can be all right. They're plenty fine. Sometimes they're, you know, cuddly and you can pet them and all that stuff. But there's just so many cats that are just nasty. And even nice cats just turn nasty sometimes. Randomly, where they just like scratch you and stuff, you know. They just like freak out and attack you for like a tenth of a second. It's just like... what? You know, it's just, you never have that. If you have a friendly dog, the dog is always friendly. The dog's never biting you. The dog's never, like, scratching you because you pet it wrong. It's just always a friendly dog. Dogs can snap at people who make them uncomfortable. I mean, there was one person who was getting in this dog's face and was like, "Arr!" You know, and the dog was like, "Arr!" You know, snapped at him. But... people say that about cats don't know how to take care of and train cats. I'm just saying, I don't ever own a cat, but I've been to many people's houses with cats, and I have yet to find a cat that has never tried to scratch or anything in the middle of just like, oh, I'm just, you know, the cat comes up and cuddles and sits on your lap, and you're just like petting the cat, and everything's fine for 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden the cat just goes, "Rah!" You know, and you're like, what? What was that about? So I'm just saying, dogs are a lot simpler. A dog's like, hey, just pet me, and you're petting it, and the dog's like, cool, I'm being pet. And that's it. Yeah, cats have their own agenda. Dogs just want everyone to be happy. It's just not my style for animal. I mean, I don't hate cats. They're fine. I just prefer a dog because I never have to worry that a dog is going to attack me. You know, I like it simple.
I am overburdened.
I don't really have like a favorite gaming chair. They're all okay. Some of them have different issues with whatever. You know, I'd say go get a really good office chair. It's probably the best bet. I might go do it someday. Right. I mean, I'm not saying a dog can't be poorly trained and aggressive and things like that. I'm just saying I've met many dogs that are the friendliest things in the world. And I've never met a cat that doesn't have a scratch potential on it. Attack mode. Oh yeah, the Staples chairs are pretty nice. And they have claws too. And it's inhumane to declaw a cat, so you can't even declaw the thing. So it actually scratches you when it attacks. Like every time. It like breaks skin and leaves a scar. It's like, come on.
I am overburdened.
Sea shark. Exactly, Arthur. To understand a cat, you gotta read a giant 10,000 page book. A dog, you just give him a hug, some chow. Hey man, it's good to go. Dogs are like guys and cats are like girls. You know. Why is your girlfriend crying? I don't any answer. Any answer is the correct answer. I don't know. That dude, hey man, you give him some chow, talk sports, good to go. How am I still single? I know.
I am overburdened.
How about that football team? Well, they lost this week, but overall, they're actually looking okay. I assume you're talking about the Washington football team? Talk sports with your dog. Honestly, your dog would just be happy you're giving him attention. He'd probably be super down to talk sports. Ouch, acrobatics. Hurts to miss that one. We're large, dumber cats. That's funny, hey? It is sweet when a cat brings you back a mouse and is like, here, you eat it. Ooh, Maine Coon. Those things are huge. Those are like mini tigers or lions.
A gift for you.
Buddy has a Maine Coon the size of a toddler.
Yeah, I mean they're absolutely huge. When that thing attacks, I'm pretty sure it can just kill you if it wants. Like,
I am overburdened.
pretty sure that's possible. Thank you, Maze Eyes. Thank you, Puce. Before. Hey, Dizzy. All right, I'll catch you later. Have a good one.
I am overburdened.
Because the second word in that, Emroy. Ouch, acrobatics.
I am overburdened.
Come on, Mangs, where are you at? I see nothing wrong with that statement, Puceroni. Wow. That got flagged? Crazy lady? That's insane. So I plan to make another PD2 character. Maybe I'll do like next ladder season or something. Maybe I'll do another character here at some point. Not sure. Nice K. Haas was flagged? Oh yeah, it does flag that actually. I don't know why. Maybe because it thinks you're saying hose, like look at them hoses? I don't know. Yeah, people ask all the time about it. It gets flagged. That sounds nice, Arthur.
Not here.
Join my army of the dead.
A good, old-fashioned SS arch.
Did she say Sarch?
Fresh meat.
I think she just said Sarch. Huh. Red Mage! Mwah! Thank you, Raggets. Praise the Sarch. Wasn't there some theory or something about how cats and their pee and their litter makes like they have worms parasites that infect you and then make you like cats more or something. Toxoplasmosis, yeah.
Join my army of the dead.
Not even long until sub-only Sorc. Cherish the free audio now.
Alright, well I haven't had a cat, and I'm not a crazy fan of cats. So I guess I should get a cat, go play in its litter box, and then see if I like the cat more. Something like that. Have I ever considered modifying my chat idols to be useful? No. Next question. What would I do with them? Ooh, Train Spotting was a really good movie. Or get a ferret. Transfer them to Ragged's channel to buy doodles. I could just put up a reward in my channel that says Ragged does a doodle for you. It'd be easy enough. What's a doodle? Drawing. I've already told all my embarrassing stories.
I am overburdened.
I don't know what else to tell. I mean, I've told so many of them. Hold on, was there a good one I had from middle school I haven't told? Oh, nice. Can I quickly discuss my different journals and what each one is used for? Sure. Let me grab a couple of them here. These are my main 3 journals. Oh wait, that's not one of them. That's just another one. Ah, there it is. These are my main 3 journals. So journal number 1, let me go here. Add. Perfect. So journal number 1 has all of my wrap. Oh God, what is that brightness? What? Excuse you, camera? All right, let me adjust the video on this. Configure video. Advanced settings. I just don't even know. Brightness down. Oh, it's the exposure. All right. Huh. Weird. Okay. So, this one has my like rap writings in here. So basically, You know, I come up with wordplay and things I want to have over here. Oh yeah, this is my pills. I'm hypothyroid. And so you can't read any of it. So yeah, so this is where I just do that stuff. Here's where I started talking about lore. And you know what I want to do in that wrap. There's some ideas there. And then I've also got different things on. This has some my Grow the Buck Up. So here's like my Grow the Buck Up episode list. And so I talk about like which episodes I want, you know, for all of that. And here's future episodes if I ever want to go back and podcast more. I have 87 episodes listed out. No, we didn't even make it close to halfway through. We made it to like, what, 17? But regardless, whatever. This is more stuff with Grow the Book Up. There's more there. That's some child on an airplane. Drew those. Here's stuff I want to do in my life. A little bit of just like random ideas. Here's some light work for Llama RPG. You know, item spawns and attributes and all of that. Here's Stream Jeopardy. Right there. All of the questions and answers on that. Michigan, always the correct answer. Here's Diablo 4 pre-alpha review. So I write down my summaries of the feelings, how I would build it, what I want to talk about with those pieces. Yeah, so that's that one. This one I use for a lot of like whatever purposes of that, you know, different adventures and stuff. Oh, it was so close, BYD. This one is a work. So here's where I have like a bunch of notes for like, this is when I worked in Citrix and VDI space. So how I would update VDisk and different DBA things. This is the notebook. Yeah, so this notebook has a lot of work in it. And I think there's Oracle, a bunch of stuff. I think it also has my magic tricks. Yeah, so this has my magic tricks. And so like routine building and different tricks and, you know, just good card tricks and all of that stuff. So all of those are in here. So that's all good. And then at the back, I've got some ideas of like board games that I would like to design, features about board games that I like, you know, just like stuff to do with board games and all of that stuff. So this is where I do a lot of my board game design work. I need more notebooks. And then this is the main notebook right here. You can see it's been worn down the most. So this is the one where I do all of my stuff on like life and, you know, different things and funds and numbers and stream goals. And, you know, here's a page for SGDQ jokes, right? This is where the Doctors Without Brothers came from. Build the life you want. So this was the one where I do, oh, there's some more Grow the Buck Up stuff. How-to list for all of it. I just do a lot of mind dumps. Here's budgeting and stuff there. 3-year review of stuff. Trips. I write about like all the trips I taken on these ones. So life wheel, do that stuff. So this is my like life notebook where I kind of gauge my happiness in life. So those are the main three. Prototype it on Tabletop Sim. Yeah, I might end up putting it out there or something. I don't know exactly how I'll do it. But oops, that was weird. Yeah. The notebook about life is broken and ripped up because I just use that one so much. Like, that's the one I constantly go to when I'm, like, seeking internal advice and, you know, looking to write out thoughts and all of that stuff. Where's the dating notebook? This one has a little bit of the dating. There's a couple pages in it that are dating related, but I usually put most of my dating related stuff in another notebook. So that one is where I put like dating ideas and, you know, you can write down all of the things that, you know, whoever you're dating likes, or, you know, you meet a girl and you notice that she orders, you know, a mocha frappuccino at Starbucks. You take note of it, so then, you know, 6 months down the line, you can be like, hey, I brought you a mocha frap. And she'll be like, how'd you know I like that? And you're like, oh, I got you. My poem writing, most of it's actually done online or on like Word or Notepad. I think there's 2 poems in my life notebook. It's not creepy, it's thoughtful. Nice, Red Mage. You have a notebook about me? Aw, see, that's sweet. Yeah, write the poems in Excel or whatever, exactly. I write my rap lyrics in Excel. That's no lie right there. Hold up, where's that window capture? Yes.
A gift for you.
Have been watching you for 2 or 3 years. Thanks for the great D2 content.
Thanks, Nelson. Appreciate that. I think it's a great way to document your thoughts, and you know, I love notebooks and journals, and you know, it's a great way to just write stuff out. I think way too many people, you know, put little short tweets out and things like that, but they don't sit down and actually like write through and work through problems they're having or whatever stuff. That's right, Andy. Your notebook on me would just be, wow, he really likes Chipotle. All right, you two arguing over toxoplasmosis. Chill. There's more to life than this. I hate sleep paralysis. It's awful. What's my favorite dish from Chipotle? I like a burrito or the tacos with brown rice, pinto beans, steak, medium, salsa, corn, cheese, and lettuce. That's like the primo combination right there. And Greg just sent me a $25 gift card to Chipotle. So shout out to Greg. Thank you for the Christmas present. Mwah. If you're ever looking for a what should I get llama for Christmas, you can never go wrong with a Chipotle gift card. I had a dream 2 nights ago that part of my, like the top right side of my head was somehow caved in from some sort of blunt hit or something. I'm not exactly sure. I was in the hospital and I was on a ventilator. And the whole dream, it was a really long dream, and the whole dream was just me breathing on the ventilator and like trying to figure out what had happened. It was horrifying. It was not a good time. What would you do if you got me a Qdoba gift card? I'd still go eat it. I mean, I don't hate Qdoba. I still really like it. I just prefer Chipotle a little more, but yeah, I was sleeping in a position that I was laying in, and I think I was, you know, probably making it difficult for myself to breathe in said position. I would also eat at Freebirds. I will take any of the burritos gift cards.
I am overburdened.
All of them would get used. Aw, thanks, Arthur. Hey, Zalo, how you doing? It was not a great dream.
I can't carry anymore.
I would imagine so. It's a build your own burrito chain, you know. So yeah, those are the dreams though that you wake up from, and then the rest of your day you just have this like anxiety in your chest. Because it was just like too real, you know. Freebirds, it's another burrito place. Have I ever had Diablo 2 dreams? All the time. I just had a Diablo 2 dream last week where I was playing Project Diablo 2 and we found out that the max level was actually 100 instead of 99. And so then I went back on and I was farming my Amazon the hard way. And then we found out that you could actually do a trick where you're like killing ancients and it gets you more experience. So then I made a necromancer and somehow had him at 99 and was getting experience on him to get him to level 100 using the ancients killing technique. Another rare dimensional shard. My goodness. It was a very elaborate dream. My dreams are very vivid. Quite often. Not always for the best. Probably my brain. But it happened like a month after I finished 99 or something, you know. So, or like a few weeks. Did I like that dream? It was interesting, you know. I had a not family-friendly dream last night, though. Where this lady kept cursing at me. Because I was in the grocery store.
I have a recurring dream
And
where
I
I'm
wasn't
playing
buying
D2
the
and
items
monsters
that
can
she
get
wanted
into
me to
town.
buy. It was
You're
weird.
never safe from them. Mr. Llama scared. I also once dreamed that there was a demon or something in my bedroom, and I
Ugh.
had to get rid of it by solving a crossword. Then, my mum IRL woke me up. My brain was still in dream mode, so I reflexively hit her in the face with my elbow.
Oh.
Mr. Llama scared.
Horrifying. I've never had yeah, it's a lot. It's harder in PD2. I've never had a dream where where monsters could get into the town of D2. But I dream about Diablo 2 like once every couple weeks. I dream so much Diablo 2. The wake up from falling dreams where you try and catch yourself really fast. The whole body. I when I was in high school, I fell asleep under my pool table because I was playing a video game, and it was one of those like, you know, time-based games, and so I was playing and I was like watching it kind of, and then I just went and laid down under the pool table, and I woke up with the like jolt waking up sitting up once and just smashed my head right into the wood of it. It was not a fun wake up at all. Yeah. That one hurt. That was not a good time. I actually sleep on the floor like way better than in beds, to be honest. Maybe not since I've gotten older. Now at 30, I feel like I wake up and my back hurts a little bit more or something. But all through high school and in college some and after school some, and even some to this day, I sleep on the floor next to my bed. Thanks, Jambia. Appreciate that. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. There's science that supports the idea, not quite floor level, but no pillows. Yeah, I hate pillows, honestly. I sleep on like the tiniest corner of my pillow to get as flat as possible. Buy a better bed? Nah, it's just I don't like all the cushy whatever. I like having the really hard. I know you can get like firm beds, but there's just something about a nice carpet, you know? Like sleeping on the floor is like so comfy. You just cuddle up on the floor, you get a little fan blowing in your face or something. I don't know. I just love it. How do I feel about hay? I don't know. I've never slept on hay. I was homeless in a past life? Probably. Nah, my phone's dead. Don't have a phone anymore. Sorry. Neff F. That's how the centipedes get you? I'm sure they could crawl up the bed if they wanted. You bite your tongue in your sleep? That sucks.
Fresh meat.
Epic Moose, thank you.
Fresh meat.
And Unshmishka with a T3 sub for 7 months. Mwah! Big kisses to you both. Biting your tongue can be a sign of epilepsy? Really interesting. Probably a good thing to check out. Yeah, if you grind your teeth, you should definitely get a guard. Like, super highly recommended. You will definitely just destroy your teeth. Super good to get a guard if you do. Teeth are precious, man. Take care of them. Oops. That reminds me, I'm running low on floss. Wait, is this the good kind or the bad kind? Oh no, this is the bad kind. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Oh wait, no, it's the good kind. Oral-B Super Floss is the garbage kind. Sweet. They're finally back down in price. It's horrible. They were like $30 or something. And it was just horrible. It was like, just give me back regular floss. No, just go to my cart. Quantity, how many should I buy? I'm gonna buy 5 of them. This seller has a limit of 4 per customer. Okay, cool. These are the good floss that you can go in between your bracket with.
I can't carry anymore.
Because I've just got this bridge on that's a big hunky monkey. Feels good, Riblet. Use the toothpick ones with the floss on them. Those are not bad. But you can't do as much flossing with it. And that's kind of the like issue. You just go like up and down, but with floss you get to go like in and out, and you can do on like both sides of the teeth. So that way you're like really scraping all the, you know, getting the stuff out of there. I have no clue, Sir Found. The problem I always had with the toothpick flossers is that after like 3 or 4 flosses, like teeth, it like starts to bend and it like kind of... It's like not great. Wow, Bartek. How much time have we spent on the sorceress? Thousands of hours. How many exactly? I don't know. Do I floss before or after? I floss before I brush my teeth. Yeah, also the toothpicks are just plastic and all that is it's a whole thing that we found out recently. It's all a lie. So it's just trash. Yep. Yeah. They recently uncovered that plastic's not actually very recyclable at all. So, rarely does it actually get recycled. Plus, we've got the whole microplastics issue that's spread everywhere, where everything now has microplastics in it. Ooh. Probably Sir found. Grail shield. Yeah, it's sad. Lots of gaming. Always does he good. Hey, Coyote, how you doing? Did it ship? Oh, your order has been placed. Perfect. All right, we got floss coming to us. I'm asking a lot this Christmas. Am I? What have I asked for? I don't think I've asked for anything yet. I asked for my parents for them to get me socks, some workout shorts, a little golf practice facility, thingy, and a Mang Songs lesson. Is that so much to ask for? My goodness. Oops. I hope it's today. Oh yeah, that pile or whatever, or the currents like shifted all around. No, it's like I get free range balls at the driving range, so it's like a monthly membership to the driving range where you don't have to buy range balls every time you go. You can just go play as many times as you want, get as many balls as you want. Do they have vacuums for golf balls and vehicles? Oh, they have the ball collectors. Because that's always one of the things I hate about going to the driving range is it's like, a medium is like $9, you know? You get like 60 balls or something, 70 balls for like $9, $10. How hard do I hit my balls full swing? I'd imagine I swing between 100 and 110 miles per hour. Something like that. I swing pretty fast. I don't know exactly how fast though. It's like a scoopy thing. It's not a vacuum that I know of. I'm sure there's some that vacuum them, but
I can't carry anymore.
right, exactly, Leo. It's always the fun. True, Grievous. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, they just run over the balls and it just scoops them. But yeah, like everybody said, the fun part is when they're out there driving around in their little cart, you try and hit them with your shots. If you hover over my face, Zoo, you should be able to see my gear. Ugh, rune staff. Pindle counts in the bottom left. This is 509. Oh, I was going to do 500 today. Oh, we'll go a little further. Total Pindles ever? Way too many. How we don't have Mang songs is a mystery to all of us. I love the high velocity flush toilets. The problem with them is if you use the bathroom in the middle of the night, you wake up everyone in the house. The nice thing is though, never clogs, just no worries about anything. Just sucks it down. I don't think it's a waste of water. It just goes and that's it. Yeah, it's just like 400 horsepower, but I'm not sure it uses extra water. I think it actually uses less water, to be honest. We had that in our old house, and it was just fantastic. Would have to change to players 8? Marginally, but it'd take longer to kill, and so I don't think so. Probably. Don't form a seal on top of it, is all I can say. Have I seen a big uptick in viewers with Project Diablo 2 release? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not even playing PD2 right now. I think more people overall kind of came to the category in general, but... There you go, unveiling. Sorry to disappoint. Did I ever use Pindlebot? No. How do you filter just hell games on PD2? I don't know. I don't know if you can. Maybe, but... Bye, Emroy. Llama hitting that water. Hey, we're through 2 bottles so far. I actually need to get a bigger bottle. Hello, Trex. Ooh, Trex. Perfect. Ah, 10 13s. 70 poison res. 157 ED, though. Dang, man. Wait, where's my Trex on this page? I must have used him on a different build somewhere. Alright, well, we got a pair to replace him there. Let's see. Where my Trex at? There they are. 12 14s, but low poison res and even lower ED. But better strength and vitality. 210. That's a nice ring. Still a cool find for sure. I wish the Shadow Dancers were Eth. Yeah, the whole thing is caged unveiling. It's a little squeaker. It's a little squeaker. Of course, Stella. No, of course not. Yeah, I've got 2 flowers on my wall. Use olive oil on it? It's kind of strange. They will consume you. I don't even know where I would oil. I don't know. Why the late night stream? This is my normal stream time. I guess the hinges, yeah. Get some WD-40. Yeah, it says this is when I normally stream. I'll be ending here soon, so. Just a quick Mang song. Almost. Foul rune, not bad. Maybe I should grab that. Was Mang Song's teaching in his lesson? Patience? Teaching to not expect anything in 2020? I don't know. I don't know. We started this Grail like 4 years ago. Over that, probably. One day we'll find Mangs. One day. I need to do 2020 drop runs? Okay. It's okay. It's been a fun ride all the way through it. The joy is in the journey, not the destination. That's right. That's right. It's the beauty of this game. It could drop any second. You never know. Definitely know it won't. Shh. It could though. Maybe Cairo. At this point, I'd believe my character is bugged from getting one. It's gonna drop now. Just set up a bot for while I sleep and see if it gets it? Nah, because I'd never. I'd be so sad if it actually got it in the night that I go to sleep. It'd be horrible. All right, one more. One more. Probably found an Archon staff last time. Ooh, got the Fool's mod. Missing the other parts. All right, I'll end up 540. Two more. Remember, everybody, Mr. Llama's rap coming to you live soon, hopefully. Something like that.
For you, Mang's man.
Hopefully coming soon. Thank you, Nextus. Hope you're doing good. Alright, what we got here? How can I do this without getting bored? I love it, man. This is just like... Who doesn't enjoy this? That's my question. Y'all crazy if you don't.